Hey guys, how we doing?
Morning, everybody.
Joe here.
Kevin.
I thought last week's episode was brilliant, honestly.
Yeah, it was finally, and they really held out, didn't they? They played the long game with Chidi's backstory,
Yeah.
which you were always curious
Well,
about
the writing of it too was so interesting because that whole episode took place in what, like half a second?
during the snap and the
yeah.
spilled
Um, swamp water.
swamp water. No, it was ditch water.
Ditch water. Thank
Yeah,
you.
Jason's drink.
But like, that's such a clever idea for this show. You know what I mean? I loved it, and the way they shot it as well, right? Like
Oh, yeah.
as the story progresses, we just get slower and slower. We're getting there, you know.
Yeah.
We're getting to the snap.
No, it was nice, and with every other character that went through that, we got to sort of build empathy for them, and it made for a dynamic shift in who they were moving forward, right?
Yeah.
Well, we've never had that with Chidi, so we've never had that dynamic shift in his character. And I think for the very end of the show here, we're going to get that.
Yeah.
I think Chidi's going to be a different person moving forward now that he has the perspective that everyone else got of all the stuff leading up to it.
And somebody pointed out on Patreon as well, when he asked Janet for the note back, he read it, and then Eleanor smiles because she could see it in the reflection on his glasses, like when she cheats at playing board games.
Oh, I didn't catch that. That's
Somebody
good.
pointed that out, and I was like, "That's
Nice.
amazing."
Wow, what a subtle, beautiful detail.
The show's full of it.
Yeah, it's great.
and that makes it that much more special.
Yeah, I don't know what Chidi's next move's going to be. I've been kind of excited about that for the week.
Yeah.
But he seems to have one.
Yeah.
I still, again, have no idea how the show's going to end, but I'm hoping for happy things. At least some.
I think it will be.
All right. Should we go and get started, or do you want to go and thank all of our Patreon subscribers for being here with us? And I'd like to give a special shout out to Actuarial Lurker, Balash Foldes, Chris, Derek Peterson, Jeff, Christy Goverson, NJ, Surya Gundavarapu, Torgir Linkstad, Weird Magic, and Where Panda 47. Thanks a lot, guys. We're really glad you're here with us.
Yes, we are. And if you're watching us on YouTube for the first time, welcome to our channel. If you might hit the like button for us, please leave us a comment down below and hit the subscribe button so stay up to date on the new content we've coming your way.
If you would like to see a full-length reaction to this and everything else that we've watched or we're currently watching, please check out a link in the description below our Patreon page. On every show, including The Good Place, we are at least 4 episodes ahead on Patreon of where we're on YouTube. So by the time you're seeing this on YouTube, we're done with the show on Patreon. You will have to sync and watch along on your own source material there. You will only see us for copyright purposes.
Neutral Janet boys are like the most nothing.
Judge, please don't cancel Earth.
Why not?
Think of all the amazing human achievement you'd be eliminating.
never seen it.
The works of William Shakespeare, the pyramids, Timothy Oliphant.
And it's gonna frickin' happen as soon as I find the frickin' clicker thing.
Old 80s computer.
What do I search for?
Neutral Janet, yeah.
All right, who's next?
We can't play keep away forever.
Keep trying. Get her to see the light.
I already showed her the light. She wasn't impressed.
I love you. So, do you love me?
Yeah, I do. You seem oddly sure, which is unlike you, but it's kind of doing it for me. Should we get out of here? No.
Okay, let's save humanity, shall we? Can one of you Janets get me a chalkboard and a copy of Judith Sklar's Ordinary Vices?
I'm really liking this version of Chidi we've never seen before. Yeah.
Wow.
We need to think bigger. We need to come up with an entirely new afterlife system that both the good and bad places agree on.
He just showed it to him.
Seems impossible.
Judith Sklar contends that we should consider cruelty as society's primary flaw. The problem with the current system. Live anything less than the most exemplary life, and you are brutally tortured forever with no recourse.
We need to come up with a system that will result in the least amount of cruelty and suffering to those who don't deserve it. This is a problem of justice.
Hearing you talk about philosophical concepts of justice is sexy.
What if you start humanity over from scratch and humans evolve over millions of years and they end up worse?
Okay, Disco Janet, you're up.
Out of sight.
What are you guys still doing here?
Chidi should hook up with the judge to get us out of trouble. I've done that a bunch of times. It's called a Jacksonville plea bargain.
No, that's the answer. We make the medium place a third option.
Of course. Maybe if you score negative points on Earth, sorry, you blew it. Everyone else in between gets their own personal Cincinnati.
It's definitely less cruel than the current system, but it's not great.
We have a new idea about how humans could be placed in the afterlife.
We love it. We're in.
Anyone who doesn't meet the threshold for the new medium place neighborhood is yours for the taking.
I have to admit, this does make sense. And I like that your side is settling for a crappy deal while my side stays mostly the same.
20 minutes, all of humanity is going to be erased forever.
And I don't care if everyone loses. as long as you lose.
Sean!
We have this amazing new idea, and Sean is almost on board. Maybe if you talk to him, you could nudge him towards an agreement.
I don't take sides. Gonna erase the earth! Erase the earth!
He's so focused on beating us that he's willing to burn everything down. There's nothing we can offer him.
Actually, there is something he wants.
One of you guys.
If you agree to let the judge establish a real medium place, you can torture the four of us forever.
Really?
Wow.
You can take me, too. I couldn't live with myself, knowing you four were down there without me.
How about this? Everyone who dies goes to the bad place, and I get to torture all of you.
Let's come up with a completely new idea that actually makes the universe better.
Amen.
It's all come to this. Everything we've been through, multiple lives you led on Earth, so that we could be here together as the very best versions of ourselves to solve the ultimate problem.
What you just said, the very best versions of ourselves, gave me an idea.
Huh. We have an idea we'd like to present.
Not interested, Stretch.
How can we convince her of our plan if she won't even listen?
What makes you think she'll listen to us in there?
I know one thing that might keep her attention.
Give me one reason why I should hear you out.
Okay. Here he is.
Oh my God! Oh, the Timothy Oliphant. They got him.
I think you should hear him out, Judge. Only seems fair.
Yeah, you're probably right.
So the problem with the afterlife is not only that it's cruel, but that it's final. So when you die, you still have a points total, but in the new system, that number will serve as a sort of baseline.
Good place architect and a bad place architect will work together to design a scenario to make you confront your moral shortcomings.
At the end, you're given a sort of evaluation.
And the architects explain what you did badly, what you did well, and then you get rebooted.
In the new system, you will retain a vague memory of what you learned in the evaluation sessions. Stays with you like a little voice in your head, helping you become a better version of yourself.
I don't know, guys. You think this will work?
It sort of already has. Chidi just had 800 versions of himself stuffed into his soul at the same time.
Getting rebooted over and over made me a better, not a person than I've ever been.
Yeah.
Humans should get the same opportunity.
Say no.
Pass.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I really thought you had it.
Soon all your precious humans will be gone.
Yeah, it's too bad. Well, congrats, bud. You won.
He doesn't actually want to win.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Gonna make me admit it. Fighting you is the most fun I've ever had. I mean, you know.
I heard your speech at Demon Con. You know this system stinks. Let's try a new way. Together.
Actually, a really good point.
Sean has agreed to our proposal.
Wait, seriously?
In principle, yes. Still some kinks to work in. Out, sorry. Hold.
What do we do first?
Very good question.
Oh, don't look at me. I'm just the idea guy.
Oh, that really got me. At the end.
I thought that was going to be the twist.
No, Jason. Oh man, you know what? Sean will always be like a top 3 character for me.
Sean is a great character.
I love Sean
I do
so
too.
much. He always gets the best lines. He's got the best comedic.
His delivery is—he's so good.
He can sell
his
anything.
Delivery is so good.
Because he started the show as like an ominous guy,
Right.
And then immediately just won us over.
Right.
I'm a naughty bee. Oh man, that always just like stays with me. But yeah, I mean, like, I'm glad that they finally won him over. He's
Absolutely.
finally on their side now. So my assumption is these last few episodes are going to be about building this new system.
I have no assumption on what they're going to be about. There's no way. There's no way there aren't major surprises coming still.
For sure.
For the end of the show.
We're going to have some surprises. I'm just saying they are going to do a new system. Like they have to, right?
They may start the next episode. You may be right. I'm just saying I don't believe that we have anything telegraphed out for the last couple of episodes.
All bets are off.
Right.
As always.
Yeah.
Because we go into these episodes as blind as ever. We don't know what route they're going to take. But I mean, I don't know. I don't know. You're right. Maybe not.
If they did, this would be the first time the show has ever had a show end on, here's our plan, and then the next show, that's what they do.
Yeah.
It's never happened. I don't know why it would happen at the end of the show.
So is it like we're out of the woods, but
I don't know that they're out of the woods. I don't buy that there's any out of the woods for this show with a couple of episodes left. There is no way that it's like, hey, we've got how this is going to work. Great, now let's work out the details. No, come on.
And now
not on this show.
The crappy thing is now we have to wait a week. Just have
right,
a
absolutely.
turn about it, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. Something is still going to go horribly, horribly wrong. Horribly.
Yeah. I'm going to be thinking about this all week.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what direction could they take this in?
Absolutely.
What are all the possibilities?
Also, you shouldn't go on without saying Timothy Olyphant showing up. Yeah, and it wasn't even just a quick cameo. He was in like a good 5 to 10 minutes of the episode there.
He really did interject himself in that.
Really just
did their little spiel there.
He just showed up and I'm guessing played his character from Justified because that's what he looked like.
I've heard good things about it. I know they're based on books.
Yeah, I think it's an FX show.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's great.
Yeah, like I said, I haven't seen it. Yeah.
All right, appreciate it, guys. We will see you very soon on the next one.
See ya.